It's a Minecraft build battle, boys.
That's a little bit extreme.
Guess what? What's extreme? Tell me. Yeah,
Wait,
well, it's a build battle. All right, it's a boat-themed build battle. Now, we've got to get in these boats to get there. Come on.
Finn, you always forget this bit. Finn, come back.
Okay, I'm reversing. Shut up, Crater. Don't forget every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes we switch to each other's boats.
There we go. There we go.
All right, don't forget it, guys. All right, sailboat. Interesting. Okay.
A yacht. That's what I got to build. Damn.
A Viking ship. Oh.
It's a boat theme. We got to make a boat baby. And it's a sailboat, which means lots of wood. I feel like dark oak wood is going to be where it's at. And then for the sail, white wool to give us that wavy effect, you know, that kind of effect. All right, and then we haven't really got anything baseline to go off of, so let's build out here. This is roughly the center. It's about the center. Cool, and then we can destroy this. There we go! Physics, science, Minecraft science. That's the slogan.
I feel like I've started with the most difficult one, but I guess if I just get as much of the base built as possible, they can, like, improve on it. Oh, why is there seagrass in the way? I think I do need to keep it reasonably sized, however. In the past, I've gone a little bit crazy with the designs.
That sends a shiver down my spine, mateys. Sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna start from the middle point. Now, of course, my ancestors were Vikings, which means that it's in my DNA to build a ship. Nothing else. Building a ship is the only thing I can do like my ancestors did. They did some bad things. I am nothing like... I build ships.
First things first, the bow of the boat, whatever it's called, is going to be under here. And we want a fairly good, decent-sized sailboat. I don't know if, like, maybe a pirate boat or something like that. But I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm thinking, there we go. So that's the outline, and then we just build up from there. So I'm thinking... an extra layer and we come up like this, and then an extra layer we come up like this, so it's kind of got that boat look to it, like that. That's how a boat looks, I think. Not gonna lie, boats aren't my knowledge wise, not really certain about boats, but I think this is how it's done.
I'm building it out like this. This is more like a template at this stage. But yeah, my goal is to get as much of the structure done as possible with the view that someone else is gonna do most of the other bit. I made it a bit too far forwards. Yeah, I see the front needs to be frontier. Let's build the bottom of the boat. Yeah, okay, that works. Oh my god, why is there grass under here?
Now, a good old traditional Viking ship is actually, it's pretty simple if I remember correctly. It just kind of goes up like this, and then, like, at some point, it stops going up like this. Bro, I feel like I'm explaining this to toddlers. Can you guys listen so I don't have to be so clear? Maybe it'll go out like this. Let me see how this looks. Okay, I'm brainstorming. I'm storming my brain. Like the beaches of Normandy. That's a Viking reference, right? I don't know my history, dude.
Okay, all right. So we've kind of connected this bit here now. So we just need to fill in the holes, I think. That's what we do. Oh, this is not good, guys. I am already struggling with how a boat needs to look in Minecraft. Can somebody please help me? But we need to get it to a standard where the boys know what we're doing. All right, where they understand what we're doing. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to be this is a really big sailboat. So I'll tell you what. Let's just do this. Do this. That's it. Do that. Fill in the bottom, so we got a baseline, and I've just realized as well it's already flooded underwater, so we'll have to find a way to do that. I guess the sponges will soak up the water, I guess.
I don't really understand how the back of it works, but that's my best go at it, I guess. That bit's looking good. We can get rid of this structure part. We need to kind of connect up to the front here. Okay, that works. That works. I mean, look, we got to do what we got to do. The others are going to just like come over here and ruin it anyway. So let's just do what we can. All right, that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, sponge. Feel like we've barely made any progress. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm being way too careful. You know, perfection takes time.
Okay, yes, that looks really good, actually. It's gonna start going over like that, I would say. Now, they really like using planks, like whole planks of wood. So let's make sure we honor their memory. Of course, it was like sail ships, right? What's it called? Like a big old sail in the middle is what they would have. So do we make that out of wool or like, yeah, I guess wool makes the most sense, doesn't it? We're gonna kind of make it like, it has to be really big or else people are not gonna know what I'm making, I feel like. And remember, we are switching with the others, so we kind of have to make sure that they can see the vision, you know? That looks like a flag more than a sail. A sail is kind of more like triangular, isn't it? Big word.
It's not really looking like a boat underneath. We can adjust that as well. Okay, I think that's looking good. Start putting some sponges down. Oh, wow, that does a really good job, actually. That's it. Soak up all the lovely water. That's the stuff. There we go. Nice! Okay. We're going to do oak planks. It's not going to be dark oak. It's just going to be normal oak because this is what's going to look the nicest. And this is going to be the floor. Ships are very tight. Okay, so we got to make sure that the innard is not actually that big, because when you go on an actual ship, I was the captain of a ship during 1653 War of the Frankincense, and you know, during that time ships weren't that big, so that's kind of the type of sailboat that I'm going to be going for.
We're going to use planks to show that kind of like walk around area, and then have that like front part as well, like open. Like that would be stairs there, I guess. Dude, this is looking bad now. Like, where would the swimming pool be? You know what I mean? There's elements here that are causing problems.
Okay, I think that kind of gets the point across. And then if we can use like some chain. I mean, I feel like it kind of works. It is missing some things that I'm hoping maybe like Josh or Finn is gonna have the vision to like pull together. Oh, trapdoors would look really good on this, I think. Right? That's kind of like Viking-y, I would say. Bro, this looks sick, dude. I mean, I don't even know what they're gonna add to it. It's gonna make a lot more sense to them what they're looking at if I maybe place like a few clues around, you know? Like, they would probably have shields, and then like over here they could have like their weapons. Just a simple like iron sword is probably what something like they would have, right? Okay, I think I'm pretty much ready to switch. I did this quicker than I thought, but honestly, I just don't know what to add.
1 minute before I switch! Are you joking, Rishi? Okay, we're gonna have to put a sign for a message, cargo entrance, and also, this requires a sail. Many thanks. Love you guys. XXX. Okay, there we go. That's good.
1 minute before you switch. Okay. Oh my. Oh no. That's questionable at best. Wait, yeah, they kind of what like. Yeah, that's sort of making more sense now.
1 minute! All right, well, I feel pretty confident in my build. Let's see what Josh made. I'm excited. Bro, how is this a yacht, dude? This is the tiniest yacht I've ever... Oh, actually, I mean, it looks really good. It's just very small, and I guess this should be like the bedroom. I feel like I know kind of what to do. Not that I ever had a yacht myself. I feel like I've seen a yacht before, you know? Okay, we'll add some light down here. We'll do a lever. It's not the classiest thing, but it gets the job done. Okay, so since it's a yacht, it needs a big ol' bed. And since it's Josh's yacht, I guess I'll do a red and white one. So this will be like the master bedroom, right? Yeah, I'm talking a big old bed, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have a little headboard up here. Then it goes around here, and there it is. The yacht bed!
Interesting. So he's got like a sailboat as well. But this looks a little bit more like a Roman or a Viking boat. Oh, hold on. What's this? Swords. I'm going to take a guess and say that this is actually a Viking ship. But I don't believe the Viking ships had sails. I might be wrong. But they definitely had rowing sticks. I think first things first, as a nice touch, we're going to do the anchor. Because it is anchored down. So let's do that like... There we go, there we go, there we go. This is going to be a really nice touch if I can get the friggin' angle. How deep does the sea go? Here we go. We're at the seabed. And There we go. That's the anchor. See, that looks really cool. Attention to detail is what wins us the build challenge. But it's also up to you fans. So please have mercy on me. Okay.
What the heck is this? What am I looking at right now? Why is there a massive square? This requires a sail. Many thanks. Love you guys. Cargo entrance. Holy crap. This might be the worst thing I've ever seen in my... I don't understand it. What is this? Where would the sail go? Oh my god. Let's try and like give it some shape. I'm just gonna add these on there so that I can trim. Okay, so we've trimmed that part off. Let's get rid of this. Why is he using these blocks? They don't even place properly. Like they're all different shapes. Already added a little bit there. I don't really understand where everything's going. Like, is this supposed to be the front?
Okay, you know what? We're actually going to use just dark oak fence for the oars. Here we go. They're looking like oars. Okay, so now we're just going to shape them right. I guess we're trying. That's the main thing. It's about the friends we make along the way. Oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad when they're all stacked up like that. That's fair. That's fair. I should always trust in the noggin, Finn. Always trust in the noggin. All right, there we go. We got the oars looking good. Okay, now this is actually looking pretty hot. What else do Vikings have? I don't believe that the sides look like this, so I think this kind of needs a moving up slightly. So these need replacing. I'm actually really fast at replacing blocks. It's like a weird thing. Watch this. There we go. Look at that. Like, that is insane. That is insanely quick.
Bro, oh my god. It's not symmetrical. You're killing me, dude. You're killing me. Okay. All right. I mean, that's taken so long just to even give it the tiniest bit of shape, but let's just do what we can with this. What wood is he? So, dark oak. We're getting a bit of shape. We're getting a bit of shape. I wonder what Craner's got then. Entryway. I mean, we'll put this here and then assume that we're going to have a door type thing. What have we got? What does dark oak look like? It's so dark, though. Spruce, spruce, spruce. Yeah, okay, that works. How do we get up there? All right, we're just gonna have to pretend we have to go through the middle to get up to that bit. Why do I keep spotting parts that aren't symmetrical? Honestly, at this point, I think his brain isn't symmetrical.
It's pretty normal as well that you can like see parts of the water through the windows. We'll do it like that. Same on the other side here. And just like that, we've got ourselves some windows. Now, obviously, it's gonna need a staircase. Because, I mean, it's too simple to just have, like, a ladder? Maybe some marble? What's it called? Quartz! I always forget what quartz is called in this game. Okay, so, yeah, that looks like an expensive staircase to me, bro. And it would also have, like, the same going up there. I think that's pretty cool, dude. I think that works.
We're gonna get these spruce trapdoors and have that as the fence like that. Yeah, this is looking sick, man. Oh my goodness. I wonder if we can put shields up as well, because they always had shields on Viking boats, didn't they? Oh, that's looking sick. Look at that. More of a chunky design, but I feel like that's true. How does it look with the armor stand? Does that even work? No, okay, it doesn't work. All right, what about... Oh, I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, we'll do this just for an extra bit of spice, because then it's like, oh, they're the shields. Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's actually coming together. Like, this is, aside from just ignore all, like, the mess, though, and we'll just pretend that the bottom of it makes, like, some sort of sense. Hopefully this works. Doesn't look too stupid. We need to create, like, a ladder. I just want to make sure we get the sails in the rough place. Even if we can't build them, like, I want them to know where the sails are supposed to go, right? I don't want them to screw that up. Or, well, I guess it's Craner. So let's make sure we establish that... Oh, God, okay. Sail-wise, that doesn't make a ton of sense. Is it just going to be too wide? Or do we just make it one wide? Yeah, I mean, is what it is. All right, that's one there. And one roughly in the middle, slightly higher. I remember looking all of this up at one point. I'm such a nerd, and I've forgotten a lot of it.
It would also have, like, a satellite kind of thing, right? I guess you can make that maybe with this, kind of. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. Maybe out here could be, like, a helicopter landing pad. I don't know if I can spell H here. Yeah, kind of, dude, that's sick, right? You know what? Sometimes the art of building is not doing too much. I feel like I've added some good touches to it, and Finn is probably going to ruin what I did.
1 minute remaining. Okay. Okay. We got this. I think we're doing a good job, guys. I think we're doing a good job. There we go. That's it. All right, shields galore. It's looking pretty snazzy. An armor stand. Oh, they've actually got shields there as well. So an armor stand here. Boink. There we go. And that's like the armor. They're like the people at the back. Okay, I think that's basically all we can do for now, I guess.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 minute remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Honestly, let me just put a couple ladders. I'm assuming someone else is going to do the sails. That's fine. Let's just make sure these have ladders on them like that.
1 minute remaining. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see what Finn has been building this entire time. Josh is building on it now. And then Finn is going to come here. Josh is going to come to my Viking ship, basically. I'm going to Finn's.
Okay, you need to switch. All right, Rishi, we're switching. What's this pile of junk? Why is it just a random chicken on here as well? All right, I'm feeling like this is definitely a modern day yacht, but it is so ugly that my eyes are bleeding. What the? And it's a helipad. This is far too small for a helipad. First things first, every boat needs a jacuzzi. Every yacht needs a jacuzzi, and they're normally at the back. However, we haven't got that luxury, so we'll have to do it in the middle. We're going to do where this stupid helipad was. What is that about? Okay, we're going to do a light grey concrete, because that is... We want to have a little bit of difference in the colours, because so far, this is blooming ugly.
Dude, I genuinely don't know what this is supposed to be. Wait, it's a Viking ship, right? It's supposed to be a Viking ship. Wow. This is bad. Is it a Viking? Is it a Viking ship or a trireme? I think it could be a trireme, but then I also at the same time don't even know if any of them even know what that is. Oh my, I don't know. I can mentally do this. Either way, none of this makes sense, but I feel like it's too late to like redo parts. What the heck am I doing here?
Oh, what is this? I don't even know what to do with the Finn boat, dude. I mean, doesn't this just look like a Viking ship as well? Like, what am I supposed to do here? I guess I can try to add some sail? Oh no, bro. This is the part of the build battle where it gets really difficult to add things without messing it up. I don't know. What is this boat that he's been building? Okay, I kind of think I'm gonna go like this. I mean, it's very hard to nail a sail. Ah, that rhymed. Ready to go, right, guys? I mean, that's about as good of a sail as I can really make, boys.
That's it. There we go. That's the jacuzzi right there. Alrighty. And to make it look nicer as well, we'll get a little fence panel along the side here. Okay, let's see what the captain's quarters looks like. Not even any friggin' windows, guys. What are you boys doing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And he's also got it kind of facing the wrong way, so we'll have to fix that too. And we'll also need a ladder going down. Ladder. That's it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. So the captain climbs up here, and he's got his captain quarters. So we'll do spruce. This is going to be the electrics department. What looks good as electrics? What can we do? Like a command block, maybe? Oh, well, we've got to have a compass. Oh, my goodness. The heck? I just teleported. Okay, whatever. Back to it, I guess. Why am I teleporting, bro?
And then what's this around the outside? That doesn't make any sense to be like that, though. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, actually... we can work with it. What we're going to do is we're going to use this as like an elevated part. Okay. Form, shape. Sort of. I feel like, I mean, these shields are cringe. I feel like we need to remove like every other one. Okay, I mean, it's looking slightly better. I think what we need to do is actually fix this. I think that will help us a lot. Having like a strong mast, a sail, whatever, will help. I'm sorry whoever did all this, but... I'm not sorry, actually.
Okay, well, the boat's got sails now, which I think is, I mean, that's a big improvement. A boat without sails, it won't go that far. I mean, it's really missing detail. There's nothing anywhere. I feel like nothing was built at all. What has Finn been doing? I mean, I guess I can just add a simple chest room. It's a little bit boring, but like I said, I'm not really sure what to do at this point.
I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just going with the flow, okay? Got some buttons in here, couple levers, I guess, like here, I guess. That could be a lever. Yes, okay, we got compass and steering. Maybe this looks a bit out of place now. We'll just put loads of levers here. This is how we move the boat. Okay, down here, the bedroom's looking a bit barren, so let's get some chairs. We're going to make it look really nice. Get some carpet down here as well. Okay, and then this can be the carpet right here. Make it look nice and colorful. We don't want white quartz everywhere. Do this as like a black bed. I feel like that would suit it more. And then this is the white. There we go. Nice big bed. Please tell me. Or maybe this would look better. This look better? Yeah, that looks better. Big black bed.
All right. I mean, we've got that down. Should we make... we've spent our whole time doing this. Should we make a skull? It's a bit piratey. I'm not really sure what else we can do with our time. I mean, it looks sick, though. They'll love that. They'll love that. We'll add a bit of decoration. And I also just feel like these should be axes. If we're going for Vikings, those are axes, right?
I just realized it's kind of missing, like, some windows. I don't feel like glass fits this well, so I'm just gonna use fencing, I guess. It doesn't even have doors either. I mean, this is, quite honestly, probably the most disappointing boat out of the bunch.
Final minute! Oh, my lord. Oh, my word. Okay, what else have we got? What else have we got? Also, that doesn't really look right. That needs to have stairs. There we go. Candles look weird now. Put the candles here, I guess. Like that. There we go. And then we'll get some lanterns and make it look really cozy. That's the stuff. All right, nice master bedroom done, baby.
Final minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm excited.
All right, I think that's good. We've built the main area for the pilot, built the jacuzzi, and we've also decorated the downstairs bedroom. I feel like that's all we really need. It is a very white boat. This is too much. Time's up.
Welcome to the Viking ship.
Okay, I really wasn't sure for a second.
This is a Viking ship, where, as you can clearly see by
it was either Roman or Viking.
Yeah, see, that's going to confuse me. I think, never mind. Crainer, you made all of this. So
yeah, so look at this. I added, oh, the shields here are a nice touch. I do remember adding that. Very nice, very nice. As you will see, they are all around here, so you're not in doubt that this indeed is a Viking ship. We got the Viking armor. We got axes now. Cool. And
why are you whispering?
There's nothing down there. It's just for extra texture and look. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
This is what we raided the Normandy beaches with.
Yeah. That's a different, I think.
No, that was the Vikings.
What year?
I mean, yeah, it depends what year you're talking about.
1352.
Are these the pilots or the warriors?
1732?
No, that's really wrong.
No, that's really
When was the
wrong.
Vikings?
Like 800s. All right, come on.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's it. That's my Viking ship.
Oh. All right. Well, thanks, Crainer. You know what? Now we can, be a bit realistic.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, this is really good.
Why was it so square, guys?
Yeah, it was.
That's how they built ships.
Very
No, they're not. They're long ships. They have like they should be a bit like this. You know?
Okay, Mr. Guy. Who's going next?
Oh,
here we go. Look at. By the way, I just want to say the most generic, boring boat I've ever seen.
Oh
Had
my
no
God.
idea what to add
Dude,
to it.
Crainer,
Seriously?
you should have seen what I was working with here. Okay, I know we need to do a tour. This thing was straight up square. I'm not even
telling
kidding.
you. No,
Right
I'm not
angles.
blaming you. I'm
Guys.
saying it was just so bad. Like I had no idea what to add.
Finn, give us a tour.
This was the biggest boat. Okay. All right, here we have a sailboat, guys. Sir Francis.
the sails.
What? I thought it was a pirate ship.
Sir Francis Drake sailboat.
Nah, not right yet, dude. Not yet.
Who went to the
good.
7 seas. Okay, right, follow me. Okay, right, so
Dude,
we got
this
the
was
main...
so boring.
This is the poop deck.
This is the definition of poop. Put the fries in the bag as a boat, dude.
How about you put yourself in a bag and throw you into the water? Okay, follow me. Okay, so this is the poop deck. This was meant to be the cargo container. You actually should have done like trap doors here, like see through.
What do you mean? You built it.
You're the
Finn.
one that built all of this, Finn.
That's true. Okay, I should have done that. And we have our storage units under here. But for some weird reason, it's going to be easily floodable.
I wonder why.
We got their captain's quarters with absolutely no decoration, because who needs that? And
Oh
you
my
can
God, are you burning it already, Crainer?
I'm not. I haven't done anything, dude.
Crane, I swear to you, dude, we're not this time, bro.
What do you mean not this time?
Not this time, dude.
What time?
Oh my God.
Oh,
But
wait,
this
Crainer,
is
we
in
were
the
going to look
water.
at them at the end. That's kind of how we do it. All right, guys. Can I
So
show you guys?
annoying, bro.
All right, check out my yacht.
Whoa, that's really white.
That's cool.
Also, you left the sign.
Why does it look so
didn't-
similar to what I did? Like, how did...
Well, it was
The
really
imagination.
cool.
All
right,
You wanna see-
come out the back.
But,
All right.
Finn, you ruined mine. This was
Shut
a
up.
helicopter pad.
Everyone come
Shut
out the
up.
back. Okay, welcome.
Okay.
So,
Welcome, hey.
This is me. I did all of this. This was all me almost.
yeah, I mean, this is not too bad, to be
I
fair.
thought Josh built this.
Damn, this bed is huge. All right, I made a
I
bed, a
built
big
this.
bed.
I built all this.
No, you-
No, I made the bed. You changed it, Finn.
I changed the color and then I put carpet in because it was. Really
It looks better now. It looks better
All right,
now.
if you
yeah.
go
Thank you.
upstairs here, we go walk around. I thought you guys were going to put, like, never mind.
Nah.
What?
I
For
had
what?
installed a helipad here, but Finn changed
How
it
do
to
I
a
get
pool.
to it?
Yeah, because it looks stupid. It was so small.
And then whatever this is.
It's just
Nice
a long
little
hallway.
walk through a
Oh,
hallway,
no, never mind. You can't even get in there. Oh, wow.
How do we
these-
get to the? How do we get to the captain's quarters, guys?
I think we have to go at the back here.
We just do creative
Someone
mode.
decided to use
Oh, yeah, look.
quartz randomly.
Whoa, nice.
That was me.
Control room.
Okay, this is actually
Nice.
cool.
Like, look,
Yeah.
guys, I installed an antenna at the top.
Yeah, good job, bro.
Well, guys, let's go over here and look at the hard work.
Finn's boat was the worst thing ever. So boring.
we get-
I
can we get-
genuinely disagree.
Yeah, thank you.
You do?
Thank you.
I saved yours, Crainer. I mean,
I mean, you turned
It
it
looked
into
odd.
a pirate ship.
okay, well, it was unclear.
I think
Yeah.
they all
Alright,
look nice.
I think the viewers can vote, guys.
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
vote. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Vote
can.
My
for me,
shit.
though. Vote for me.